Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X HD. Alright, today we are going to be going after a piece of equipment with the No Encounters ability on it. So, I mentioned a few options at the end of last episode as to how to go about this. I will have them listed in the 4 options I listed in the video description as well, and I will be demonstrating the easiest one that I feel is the easiest way to go to get it. So yeah, alright, so first up, it's actually just for the sake of continuity's sake, I guess you could say. Let's check our equipment here. Vanguard, okay, you want petrification protection. The more you have, the better. Let's use the Brotherhood, and let's get the Fireball here for the extra strength boost on Wakka, and we should be good to go. Alright, and oh yeah, and also between last episode and this episode, I did get the overdrive charged. So there we go. Alright, let's...
The final shot.
No, sorry, Sid. Don't mean to keep getting your hopes up every time I talk to you, but... we got quite the battle ahead of us, so we kind of want to be ready for it. Alright, let's head down to Baaj Temple.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
Alright, let's save it. Yeah, let's go.
What's up? Something here?
I almost got eaten by a fiend here. Payback time.
I get the picture. Alright, let's go.
So yeah, you may have a good idea of what fiend we're looking for here. So, well, the last time we saw it, we were running or swimming towards this door over here. So let's retrace our steps and see what happens. Yep, there it is. Alright. Like it's still hungry. Alright, and we've got Geosgaeno yet again. This time we don't intend on running. Alright, sorry, I guess swimming? Alright, 32,767 HP. You need to do 32,767 damage to overkill it. Expect your physical and magical attacks to do 80% of the normal damage. It has an agility of 48, so yeah, keep that in mind. It's got a pretty high agility. And it has an accuracy of 50, so you're not going to be seeing too many of us dodging attacks, so yeah. As you can see, though, it is susceptible to all elements, including Holy, but yeah, we don't have access to that spell with this group, so yeah. And Sleep, it is immune to Sleep, Silence, Darkness, Petrification, Slow, Zombie, Threaten, Death, Provoke, Doom, Scan, Demi, Delay Attacks, Eject, and all 4 breaks, so the full break. And it is a level 4 Zanarkand, but we can't summon, so yeah. And it is 95% resistant to poison, so if you choose to go the poison route, I recommend using an item with Riku to get it to inflict, so yeah. Alright, and you can steal 1 to 2 water gems from it as well, so yeah. Now, this thing is the reason why you want to have stone protection on, because of its physical attack. Alright, Riku, alright, let's just have her, what do we got here? Yeah, let's use the water gems. I don't think we've actually used those yet. Oh. Well, we haven't used those, but we have seen this effect, I believe. We really went full circle with this one. Yeah, Stone Punch. That is what you want to watch out for. As I mentioned during the Every Altana boss, when you're underwater, petrification is basically instant death. So, yeah. You definitely don't want to do that. And I figure, well, if you're thinking, well, why don't you just try to get stone-proof armor? Well, if you've got it, if you manage to get it up to this, through the course of the game kind of thing, by all means, equip it. But the only one I'm really worried about getting petrified is Wakka, because Tidus and Riku are basically at the end of their parts of the sphere grid. So yeah, Wakka's really the only one that of this group that we need to work on. So yeah, he's the only one I'm worried about, and him being in the party, that's a 33% chance of him getting targeted, and with the extra boost in, you know, the 50% resistance to petrification, I figure the odds are high enough that we can, high enough with Stone Ward that we should be able to survive. So even if we did get petrified, I would probably still go through with it if we got the piece of equipment with no encounters. So yeah, just if Walk is the one that gets petrified, I'd probably say reset kind of thing, if anything. Alright, so next up, let's, alright, we already did that, so let's have Tidus defend, and Waka use attack reels. And we did not get it. Alright, so we'll have to reset and go through that battle again, and I'll be back when we get the piece of equipment that I'm looking for. And it looks like we've got it. Let's take a look. If I didn't mention it before, it's pretty much a 50-50 shot what you get. So yeah, halberd, there we go. No encounters, that's what we're looking at. Normally this is an armor ability, but because of this particular enemy's drop table, it basically ends up being a weapon. So yeah. I guess maybe the drop table, if as far as the abilities go for each enemy, the first one is always a weapon, maybe? I don't know, but yeah. So yeah, we got the no encounters. Awesome. That's exactly what we were looking for. Let's get out of here. Shaking like a doggy. Anyways. Alright, let's get back on the airship. There are other things we can do there, but I will we'll go through those when the time comes. Or we'll do that when the time comes, I guess. But anyways, all right. So we got the no encounters. All right, there's one more area that
Final showdown with Sheen. I say let's get this show on the road.
That we found while scanning Spira. So let's go take a look. The Omega Ruins.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
What is this place?
700 years ago, a monk who defied the teachings was sentenced here.
Oh, the traitor Omega, yeah?
Omega's loathing of Yevon has turned him into a fiend.
They say he liked it underground, out of the light.
So he's here?
Scared?
Not a chance.
You should be. Anyways, yeah, I have. Oh, hang on, before I move, let's equip the halberd. There we go. Do not believe you need to actually have the person with the no encounters equipped to be in the front line for it to have an effect. So yeah. All right, yeah. The enemies around here are some of the toughest in the game, so we don't want to face them just yet. We'll have to come back for that. Alright, so I guess we've already checked out all 6 of
Final
the
showdown with Sheen. I say let's get this show on the road.
areas that we scanned down. It was 6, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, I got 4 items and then 2. Yeah, 6 of them. So you might be wondering, well, if Zanarkand had a Cloister of Trials, does it have a Destruction Sphere? Well, let's go find out.
Yeehaw! Here we go.
Alright, obviously running up that path is going to take a while, so instead, let's take the teleporter. Dome area. To save ourselves quite a bit of time. Well, not as much time as if we didn't have the no encounters, but yeah, alright, Dome Corridor. Gotta say, at least the Zanarkand Blitzball Stadium is still recognizable as what it was, but... Alright, let's...
What good is this place?
All that trouble getting here only to find ruins.
Well, a lot's happened. You should know. There's no more final summoning.
What do you mean?
Hey, we've got a plan, okay?
And this plan's going to work?
It has to.
So, you're saying it's all in your hands now? Fine. You do what you like, however you like. I'll just wait my turn. Well, it doesn't matter who does the deed, but are you sure you're up to it?
You just watch. We'll get Sin.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Bartolo, shall we?
Seeing Donna and Bartello make it this far, I feel it speaks a lot about her character and potentially what triggered her to become a summoner, what caused her to become a summoner. If she was able to get through Mount Gagazet, there's a lot more than meets the eye with her. And I feel it grants her a bit more respect than, you know, what she was presenting, how she was presenting herself earlier. So I get the feeling something must have happened that set her off down, I guess you could say, the quote-unquote bitter trail, if you will. And I wonder if Bartello kind of has the same motivations, but yeah. If you've never seen that scene before and you've played this game before, that is why I did not speak to Donna on the airship when we fled the Albed home. But yeah. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's... Let me see the screen glitch out the last time we were here with these symbols. I guess maybe it's not a glitch. Well, we've got another puzzle to solve. So basically, there are 7 of those white squares scattered throughout both of these rooms. First 3 are here. And the other 4 are in here. Alright, let's go. Let's step on this one. Then this one. And then this one. And this one. So yeah, you could have come back in here to do this. I believe right after you spoke to Yuna and Kamari on the airship, before we went down to Bavel. I think you could have done it then, as early as that. If not, you may have had to actually go down to Bavel first, and then you'd be able to come in here, so yeah. Alright, but as you can see, we've got Destruction Sphere. So what do we do with this one? I mean, you know, the two pedestals that were there are no longer there, so presumably they've still got the Killican Besaid spheres in it, so the only two slots are up here, so well, this isn't going to make the whole place cave in on us, is it? No? Okay, let's try the other one then. And for doing that, we get a Magistral Rod. For unit, it has the half MP cost ability on it with 2 open slots. If we'd gotten this earlier, or if it had one more open slot on it, I'd probably say use it to replace the Rod of Wisdom, but proximity of when we got this, it kind of makes it almost I guess irrelevant or unnecessary, I guess, for another weapon that's better that we will be getting eventually. So yeah, and the fact that we won't be needing to do too much fighting over the course of these getting these weapons and armors together, exception of a couple of them, but yeah, for the most part we're going to be using the no encounters ability as much as we can, but yeah. Alright, so with that taken care of, got a little bit of extra time here, so to charge Riku, Waka and Tidus's overdrives from last episode, I actually went up to the waterways in the Mount Gagazet cave, simply because, well, they pretty much was just them three, and all three of them could easily take out the fiends there, so yeah. I went through there, got it charged up, and if you had decided to do the same thing, you may have noticed somebody. You can either go back there through the airship here, or you could actually use the teleporters to teleport you all the way back to the base of Mount Gagazet, so yeah, but...
The final showdown with Sheen. I say let's get this show on the road!
I decided to let him get it all out that time, but anyways. Let's head down to Mount Gagazet.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
Hey, there's still Ronso around. I guess Seymour didn't kill them all. Hopefully we can deliver. Or we're in deep trouble, and so is Spira. Alright, and yeah, there's a teleporter there. You could use this to teleport up to the cave if you like. So yeah, that's how I got up there. Alright. Let's talk to this guy first. Before we speak to Machen. And he is the shop, so yeah. And he's still got the usual stuff with the normal prices, so let's see what kind of... actually, There. See what kind of weapons he has. Oh, wow. He's upgraded. Oh, boy. That's a lot. That's a lot. So, yeah. He's got Silent Strike, Zombie Touch stuff here. And then the armors. Lucid Shield isn't that great, but got some other stuff here like Curse Proof, Confuse Ward. 3 very irritating statuses. I'd probably say Confuse is probably the most irritating. Actually, only on specific characters. So I'd probably say maybe even Berserk is probably the worst of those two, but anyways, not by much, that's for sure. Alright, so we've got some stuff to sell, so let's take care of that. Sell the Escalon. I'm going to hold on to the Lightning Steel just in case. I'll sell the Magistral Rod. Yes, I'm selling it. For the reason I alluded to when we got it. In fact, we'll be getting a better one soon enough. And then... Orin, no, nothing for him. Alright, sell the Dragoon Lance. Sell that. Still gotta get that Stone Strike ability on Wakka's catcher at some point. Hold on to that. Sell the sonar. Yeah, looks like we're good to go. Alright. Oh, we got a sphere level. Didn't even notice that. Alright, let's just move Wakka up and get it taken care of. Alright. Let's talk to Machen. But before we do that, I'm going to end the video with this. Hearing what Machen has to say, because it is... I wouldn't say it completely sums up the whole story about how Sin came to be, but it definitely helps. So, yeah. In any case, this is Intrepid83. Before I speak to Machen here, this is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like. Liking the video makes it easier for other people to find the video so that they can watch it and enjoy it as well. And be sure to hit subscribe and enable notifications to be notified when I upload the next video. And yeah, be sure to share that playlist with any friends, family, anybody else you think may enjoy it as well. The link is in the video description. And if you're interested in keeping up to date with any channel updates, you can always follow me on Twitter. I'm at Intrepid83. The link to that is in the video description as well. And as always, comments are welcomed. Just please do not post any spoilers or speculations. Basically anything, any names, places, or events that have not happened yet or have not been mentioned by the game or by me through commentary. And we thank you for your caution in that regard. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one.
Shall I tell you about the Spearer of days long past, eh? There is a legend, you know. Just before the horrible sin appeared, a terrible war raged between Bavel and Zanarkand. When the armies of Bavel attacked Mount Gagazet, they heard a song echoing across the snowy slopes. 'Tis a song from an other world, they said. Soldiers panicked and ran. And then, as if to pursue the retreating armies, Sin appeared. Sometime later, scouts from Bavel braved the mountain. On the other side, they witnessed the ruins that had been Zanarkand. The city destroyed, not a single soul left standing, gone. In its place, a multitude of the Fayth had gathered on Gagazet. They were singing a song. It's the song we now call the Hymn of the Fayth. And that, as they say, is that. Well, maybe not all of it. Would you like to hear the rest? Rumors flew in Bavel about Sin's sudden appearance. They said that the people of Zanarkand became the Fayth that they had called Sin, and that the man responsible was none other than the summoner Yevon, ruler of Zanarkand. Yes, the Lord Father of Lady Yunalesca. On the eve of Zanarkand's destruction, Lady Yunalesca had fled to safety with her husband, Zaon. Later, the two used the final summoning to defeat Sin. Yet the people of Bavel still feared Yu Yevon. It was to quell his wrath that they revered him and first spread his teachings. And so were born the temples of Yevon. I suppose it's possible Yunalesca had planned it that way from the start. A fair trade. She defeats Sin in exchange for her Lord Father's honor. Of course, there's no proof. No, the facts are lost in the mists of time. And who'd admit Yevon was an enemy of Bavel? You can bet the temples had a hand in covering that one up. And that, as they say, is that. Like to hear more, would you? Let me tell you about the Hymn of the Fayth. It was once a Zanarkand song, sung in defiance of Bavel. Of course, the Yevon clergy of Bavel forbade it. Then, as these things often go, those who disliked Yevon began to sing it. The Al-Bed, for instance. The Hymn of the Fayth became the symbol of defiance against Yevon. Yevon could do nothing but capitulate. They lifted the ban on the song and spread a new story. They said the hymn was a song sung to soothe the souls of the dead. And so saying, they took the song and made it scripture. That's why today, the hymn is sung all over Spira. You could say that though Zanarkand is gone from this world, it lives on in the song. Ah, but look at the time. I've rambled on again. I do love stories, you see. Well, I owe you my gratitude for hearing this old scholar out.